right. I have posted.
And we're live.
Post again. Sweet. Can I say thanks?
Who did what in the what now?
Can I say thanks?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
Oh,
people
okay,
are going to hear it
thanks.
anyway.
Things. Hi.
They're not going to see our faces yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so psyched. Hockey started. Devils won.
Hockey sucks.
You sucks.
Oh.
Insert One Punch Man hockey image.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about that.
Post that in Discord.
I guess I'll just pull up our beautiful faces here.
Should I get a new one?
A new face?
Yeah,
I mean, you could try. It's probably a lot of money.
probably. I have like $6.
I have not $6. But oh, Curry's here. Hello.
Hey! I can't. I'm not even there.
Way to go, Travis. You fucking bum.
Yes.
You bum.
What's up, O'Curry? Wait, what's... Baki? No, hockey.
Baki is amazing, yes. Hockey
Bocce?
is... No, Baki. Grappler Baki.
You say so.
It's a good manga, actually.
I don't watch horror movies.
Shut up, dude. Just stop. just let it go.
Never.
Life is up. Yes, it is. It has its ups and downs. I started watching One Piece. So I have like 1,040 more episodes before I'm caught up.
So you've watched one episode so far?
No, I've watched like 15. There's like 154 episodes or some shit like that.
That's
Like
freaking
1,054. Wild. So much. I also recently picked up all of Demon Slayer, the manga, for like $80.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to get into that. And I got the new Dragon Ball Super mangas. They announced another Dragon Ball web series today called Dragon Ball Daima. It's pretty much GT, though. Like, Goku and the Grand Kai get turned into kids.
That sounds actually quite enjoyable.
It's like, it's not canon. It's like its whole other thing, but it was announced at New York Comic Con. It's been leaked already. You promise it's worth it? I'm enjoying One Piece. For how old it is, the animation is still very, very well done. But yeah,
I got nothing. I've watched like half an episode of One Piece.
It's good. You should watch more of it.
I should, but I mean, time. Like I just don't have any of it.
I don't either. I just put it on my Switch while I'm working.
Alas, like I don't know. I can't do it. I can't watch stuff while I'm working.
I believe in
you.
you.
If I do, then I get really distracted and then I accomplish literally nothing.
I mean, I do too. So.
But yeah, but you meet your sales goals in like the first 4 hours of the month. So.
I'm struggling. Well, I'm struggling this month already. All right. I like to be at like halfway to my. I'm at like a quarter. I'm almost at a third.
Okay.
Well, I like to be at least halfway by now. I have a lot of stuff out that I'm just waiting for people to sign.
#believe.
Yeah. So if you live anywhere on like the East Coast and you need some security systems, I'm your guy.
All right, I'll give you a call.
Sure. I'll give you my
I
extension.
Is it okay? Is it 13?
It is, yes.
Nice, awesome. All right, you want to record a podcast?
Yeah, let's talk about a video game.
All right,
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. It is that time of the month. I'm not going to say the week. It is that time of the year. It's been a little while, Travis. It is an RPG podcast. How are you?
I am. I am. I'm going to go with I am.
Okay, yeah.
It's been... Yeah, we've been... I think both of us have been going through a little life lately. But here we are. My controller just disconnected, so that's cool.
Luckily, we're recording a podcast, Travis, so you don't need a controller.
Well, if I don't,
I got a point.
Feel like I'm out of control.
It's actually been a month to the day since the last episode. Yeah.
Wow. Ouch.
Yeah, I mean, I had a death in my family. We've been going through some personal shit.
Yeah.
Mental health has been at an ATL, and I don't mean Atlanta International Airport. I mean an all-time low.
Yes.
But we're back. We are back.
Here. We are back. So how are you doing now?
I'm good. I'm okay, good.
Good.
It was a fasting with my aunt. She got a pretty rough diagnosis. It took cancer, multiple forms of cancer, and within 2 weeks, gone.
Yeah.
Like just gone. It's crazy how fast it went. I was prepared. It was more about like helping my mom and my grandmother with everything going on because it was just not expected. Like we knew it was grim because pancreatic cancer is kind of like that's it.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of good treatment for pancreatic cancer. She had pancreatic, stomach, esophageal, and lung cancer, and it went down. She went down so fast.
That sucks.
She had health problems for the last 30 years, so she's not suffering anymore. That's the way I took it. But other than that, yeah, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Devils won their season opener tonight, so I'm very happy about that. Hockey is like the only sport that I actually care about anymore. You're boring.
Yeah, I am. Hockey I can watch live. I can't watch on TV. It's just too boring to me.
I can't watch like anything but hockey, live or not. I don't know why, but besides that, things have been decent. I was kind of out of commission for a few weeks. I had to go to a partial hospitalization program for mental health, just because I was dealing with a lot of stuff and I was not dealing well. But I am back. I'm working hard at keeping myself a little bit more on the sane side of things, and just trying to be better. And for myself, for my friends, for my family, all the good stuff.
For the podcast.
What's my family? This is my podcast family.
Well, yeah. And speaking of the podcast, some things are changing, Travis.
They are?
Things are changing.
Do tell.
So we are still going to do the podcast, but we're gonna try to make some actual curated content.
Yes, sir.
We will be streaming on our own respective channels to kind of push traffic to the podcast, as well as to record content for the YouTube channel here.
Yes.
So things are changing. We had a nice long talk last week. We were going to record this episode last week, but I called the audible.
Yes.
Because we need to do more than just a podcast.
We do.
Like if somebody comes and they see like an hour-long video on YouTube, chances are they're not even going to open it.
Yeah, that's just not really what
it's not feasible.
Yeah.
It's not feasible. I mean, yeah, we can get traffic through other means like Spotify, shit like that, but it's not feasible for growth. If we want people to listen to us, we have to
people to see, babies to kiss.
Hashtag Brack the Man. But yeah, so content is coming sooner or later.
Yes, one of those.
Yeah. Travis, what have you been playing besides Lunar: The Silver Star Story?
All right. Well, I have. Guess I really haven't been playing Lunar because it has been so long.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
I am not, but I probably could be soon. But I have been playing a buttload of Dragon Quest 11. I am at what I'm fairly certain is the tail end of the game. I feel like I'm kind of creeping up on the I think how long to beat has it about 50 hours at a casual pace, in which I think I'm getting close to that. I think I'm like near like 45-ish.
Okay.
So I'm getting close. Absolutely fantastic game. When I really started just sitting down and playing it, I've been enjoying it greatly.
I see you playing it on the best console ever made, the Nintendo Switch.
Yes, sir. And actually, the greatest thing about the fact that I'm playing it on the Switch is that I actually have a PAL copy.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do, because I actually let's sneak back here real quick. Yeah. So I got when I ordered it off, because I bought it off of eBay, but you guys see it's got the Peggy rating on there. So yeah, I got an EU copy, but since the Switch is not region locked, good for me.
Yeah, I've struggled through my whole time collecting stuff for the Switch, because it is region free.
Yeah,
you can get a lot of shit on like PlayAsia. Like they have physical copies of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 on one cart. They have 9. They have a lot of stuff that, like the Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters, they sold out. The physical sold out on the Switch for the United States in like minutes.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, I could just order it on PlayAsia, but I didn't, because I own those on both PC and digitally on the Switch, because I'm a glutton for punishment. But that's one thing I really like about the Switch. And on top of that, I want to say it's Atelier Ryza 1. I have both the PAL version and the United States version for some reason, because I have duplicates of so many fucking games.
Yeah. And I do really like that. But let's see, what else have I been playing? Oh, so last night, I streamed on my channel for the first time in
I was
quite
there.
a while. Yes, you were there. Actually, a lot of people were there. I had 8 unique viewers. It was pretty sweet.
Nice.
But I started playing Alundra for the PlayStation X, or PlayStation 1, as they call it in the United States of America.
I've never played 1. I played 2. I enjoyed 2.
So far, I mean, it feels good.
It's very Zelda-y.
It is. I liken it to a little more of an actiony, Zelda. So sort of probably a little closer to like Terranigma.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's it's a lot more fast paced. And so far I think it's great. I mean, it looks great. It plays really well. The only thing that's really weird to me is the fact that usually in RPGs, when you talk to somebody, that same button that you use to talk to them is also the confirm button. That is not how it is in Alundra.
Yeah.
You talk with Square and you confirm with X, and it's really throwing me off.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But I think that's really it. I have my stupid idle games that I play on my phone when I'm not doing anything else, but that's pretty much it.
Idle Slayer.
Idle Slayer sucks. I hate it so much, but I downloaded it anyway because I was already like really far.
I am there's 533 achievements on Steam. I need 64.
Well, I don't need. Let me see what I'm at, because I actually have it. I think I have it up right here.
What's your playtime?
I have 298. My playtime is 21 hours.
My playtime is 218.
Well, I also started on my phone, and because it's cross-platform, it's cross-save. All of my stuff loaded right up into Steam when I got it yesterday or 2 days ago.
Oh, so it unlocked all the achievements right away for you?
It just grabbed all 3, like there's 300 achievements for me right away.
Yeah.
So,
I
despise idle games, but
there's a fucking boss.
There are.
And like,
There's some damn
there's
good games.
there's story, and I hate that it's just there's stuff to actually do and not be idle the whole time.
Yeah.
But I haven't spent a dime on the game, so
There's very few. If I find myself actually actively paying attention to it for like more than 10 hours, I'll chip in for like, ad free or, you know, double your gain speed or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like I'll chip in a few bucks, but I won't like whale it. I'm not gonna buy like diamond after diamond after diamond to buy random crap.
No, me either. Absolutely not. I every now and then you get like dragon eggs, and they'll give you the in-game currency, like the market currency.
Yeah.
And I'll save that up to get like, here's 5 minutes of double money or double soul points or whatever they are.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point now where like I have the board completely filled out for like upgrades. So I don't even have to ascend anymore. The only reason I have to ascend right now is to get extra achievements, because I'm an achievement slut.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'll eventually do it, but there's some achievements in there that are going to be like pretty hard to get.
So besides Idol Slayer, what have you been playing?
I've been playing, I picked up Cyberpunk again, and it got really good. So I played Cyberpunk when it first launched it was the PS4 version, but I played it on the PS5. It ran okay. It had a lot of glaring issues though. So like, they tell about how everybody has these big, like, grand store, like they'll do their own thing. They'll walk around, they'll have conversations. It's like real people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So playing it, it didn't look that great. It was very, very buggy. And I saw this guy talking to himself, walking down the street. He hits a spot on the street, stops dead for a second, turns around and walks the other way and starts the loop all over again. Cars didn't have pathing. So if you parked your car in the street, they would sit behind you the whole fucking time. They wouldn't go around. It was shitty. So I got a refund through PlayStation. They started working on it. They released the next gen patches for PS5, Xbox Series X, PC, free of charge. Whoever bought the game on the older consoles, which was nice. It was nice of them. And then 1.6 came out, and my buddy John, he's like, "Yeah, it's really good now." And then 2.0 just came out with the DLC, so I decided to pick it back up, and it's really fucking good. Really good.
I want to jump back into it. I had I forget what the actual like class is, but like, just hacking other people and destroying them.
Hack the planet.
Basically, hack the planet build. But I want to try doing it more of a, kind of more just like an assault build. And I was really looking forward to 2.0 because the one problem I always had with the game, and I did play a lot of it. By the way, Pan Am is hot.
I got a story about Pan Am.
Playing through, like, I always felt that the world itself, like Night City, was so barren. Like, nothing happened that wasn't planted. Like, you have this gorgeous city, and it's absolutely stunning, but nothing happens.
It's different now, like, to the point where, so I was driving around. I drive everywhere I go. I'm on a bike. I very rarely take a car.
Yeah, same.
And there's I don't know if you played to the point where you got like to Delamain. It's the car service.
The car service, yeah, okay. I don't think I ever actually did that. I went off and did other stuff.
After the main opening section with like Jackie and everything, after that whole thing goes down, you get a quest from Delamain where like 5 of the cars kind of go ape shit. They go on their own. They're rogue. And they're like, "Hey, can you go get the Delamain cars back?" And I was doing that, and I just finished one up, and then like a van sideswipes me and starts shooting me. Another van comes up and starts shooting the van that hit me, and then they fucking drive away. It was just like a random event that happened in the middle of me playing.
See, that's what I was looking for. That's the stuff that I always wanted that never happened in the original.
Yeah, no, it's gotten a lot better. I highly recommend this game.
I'll
Um,
reinstall.
and McDee's, or my good buddy McDee's, he's been playing it a lot, and he got to a point where he's with Pan Am, and he wanted to romance her.
Mhm.
And now he's pissed off because you can't romance Pan Am if you're a female character. So
I
now
thought if you had a male voice, you can.
you have to be a male and have a male voice.
Okay.
I think Judy is you can be a female but have a male voice, and
Okay.
it's really weird. I never thought that CD Projekt
Yeah.
would put that sort of shit in there, but they did.
Well, I romanced Pan Am. And it was great.
If you romance Pan Am, then you got past the part with Delamain, because you don't meet the first part with Delamain, because you don't meet Pan Am until after that.
I didn't think the Delamain quest was actually mainline though.
It's part of the Delamain itself starts off when you go to with Jackie to steal the shit from the hotel.
Right.
Yeah, that's where you first meet the Delamain.
Yeah, and I thought like then the main quest splits off.
It does. The Delamain thing
okay.
is a random side quest.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So
but,
I didn't continue that part, but I did like all the beginning stuff with Jackie and obviously, but
yeah, no, but and Pan Am is waifu of the year for me right now. I like Pan Am. She's nice.
And she's freaking badass. Like, above anything, she is one hell of a character. Like, she reminds me a lot of Alex from Half-Life.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
And then I picked up. I didn't start playing it yet, but I have Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Nice.
I've heard good things. I'm excited to play it because I really don't like the last 3. There's too much content. I just get so sidetracked. And I think it's because I'm a trophy whore.
I watched you play Syndicate, so I can understand.
Like, Syndicate was a good amount of content.
Yeah.
I'm talking Mirage, or not Mirage, I'm talking Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origin. The 3 that are like open world RPGs, like huge fucking games. Like the whole thing with like Valhalla is you eventually go to like England, right? I didn't fucking know that. So I played for like 4 or 5 hours, and then like the opening credits scroll, and now I'm heading to fucking England, and the whole game opens up even more than what it was. I'm like, you know what?
Oh god.
I'm good. I will never finish this game because I'm gonna want to get all the achievements and the trophies and shit. And I just like, no, I'm good. I love. Look at me. I love Norse mythology.
Yeah.
But too much. And I have like open world games I fall off on all the time. I'm surprised I haven't fallen off Cyberpunk, but that says something for what it's become.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really been it. I mean, I'm playing some roguelites on the side here, like Spelunky 2, The Binding of Isaac, but nothing new.
Okay.
And Lunar, but I'm done playing that. I have notes all the way through the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, we might only need one more episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
We're coming up after this section. We're coming up to the end of Disc 1. And Disc 2 is not that long.
Okay.
I mean, it is long, but it's not a lot of eventful things to be long enough. We might be able to squeeze it into the last episode, into one more episode.
All right. Well, I'll see what I can do.
I have faith in you.
Thank you, sir.
But so we're at Light and Shrine.
Yes, we are at Light and Shrine, and I will apologize because this is my first time playing through the game, and it has been like over a month about a month since I've actually played this section.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wonky ass episode, guys.
It's gonna be weird.
We sat here for like 10 minutes, fucking trying to figure out where we left off.
This was Light and Shrine. First off, this is a part where I kind of had to take a step back at this point and realize that, because the game is pretty freaking old comparatively, even like though this is the PlayStation version, it's still much older than that.
Yeah, it's an old
not
game.
Not everything is as diverse as I would expect, like in terms of like enemy types and abilities and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like Yeah, as much as I want to say like, yeah, like it's the same stuff over and over. Well, the game also was released in what, 92?
Yeah, I think it was
So
92.
I needed to like take a little bit of a step back and kind of like temper my expectations a little bit. But so yeah, like and at this point I think like pretty much every random battle I was doing at this point, I was just like letting AI do whatever the hell it wanted to.
Yeah, you could get to that
And
point, really.
and it had no problems at
Yeah,
all.
no, I mean the only thing with Light and Shrine is the enemies are they're kind of faster.
That is true. Yeah.
But
And they're harder when they get to go first because then they can kind of just like mess up all your zoning and everything like that.
yeah, because movement is an actual thing in this game that you can't control.
Though I actually did find out if you defend, it does let you move, but you have to defend. You can't move with an attack or move somewhere and in the same turn do magic. If you defend, you can actually move around and then be able to do things.
I'm not gonna lie, I've played through this game a bunch of times and I didn't know that.
I actually found that out. I have a note somewhere in here about that, which was pretty cool. But it doesn't really help all that much.
No, it doesn't.
It's positioning doesn't really matter in this game because like all that it changes is just your regular attack range.
Yeah.
Because your magic, your abilities, everything will just hit whatever you want it to.
Yeah, well, I mean,
there's no range for that.
The only time at this point in the game where you really have to control what you're doing in the game is when you're fighting bosses. That's really about it. And that might be because I grind a lot. Like, I'm very, very overpowered. I think.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at this point, I think.
Yeah.
With no cheats.
Yeah, and it kind of just snowballs out of, like, you'll continue to be overpowered. It's not like you'll eventually be caught up to a point where it's like, oh, it's kind of hard again. No, you'll be overpowered.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a block puzzle where you have to push some yellow blocks in the holes. Light and Shrine is it's pretty, like, straightforward.
Yeah, it was. And because I don't remember actually why I wrote most of this, but I have here that Null is still a jerk.
That's because she.
I don't remember what he said.
That's because he is. I mean, he's a jerk through the whole game.
Yeah, he's like a really crappy companion.
He really is.
Like, I'd rather have a flying Rammus next to me.
I would get rid of Null altogether if I could. That would be a major change I would do in the game, is to just get rid of Null. But after the shrine, we just head to the village of Lighton.
So this is so wait, Lighton was the one where you had the city of wind, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had to go to the shrine to do the thing to open up the blue dragon shrine, right?
Yeah, and then we're at Lighton where you have to sing.
Yes.
But you could actually.
It's time for the Lunar Children's Choir.
Yeah, you could have the other people sing first. It's kind of funny.
It's pretty awesome. I think was it I think the music in Lighton Shrine was all like weird and wonky because the wind was broken.
Yeah.
And it reminded me a ton of Earthbound.
A little bit, yeah, I can see that.
Earthbound's music is all like, weird and kind
good
of
old Earthburn.
Earthburned. My character's Earthburned. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. I don't remember what it sounds like at all right now, but I do remember that it sounds
no, it's all wonky and shit. But yeah, all you kind of do in Lighton is sing a little bit. You don't do much else.
Yeah.
And then we're on to the Blue Dragon cave.
This place sucks.
Surprise, another cave. Not the last one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of water, even though he's not a water dragon.
Go figure. This place blows. So the stairs, usually every cave that you're in up to this point has doors and stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this place you have to go into like these like pools, and the pools are like in every screen that you're in, only like one pool will take you back and one pool will take you forward, and everything else is a fake that has a monster in it,
Yeah.
and it's annoying as hell
Yeah, no,
because
it
it's
is.
all trial and error. There's no like, this one has a little twinkle, and that means that's the right one. No, it's 100% trial and error. Which, no, no thanks.
Yeah, no, and there's no boss fight in this dungeon.
Yeah, that's actually
Yeah, like
that's weird.
Faithia shows up and like, hey, you have some dialogue, but it's very, very uneventful, and you get the helmet.
Yeah,
Like
there was
very, very anticlimactic as far as like how this should be building up to like an epic fight. But
and there was like the only like the climax of this was more like story based.
yeah,
Where they say like Althena had lost her power 15 years ago, which just so happens to be the time that Luna was born
yeah,
and Alex was born. So
yeah. No, I
do
mean
with
it's
that what you will.
it's all we already know what's happening. Even if you haven't played this game, we already know what's happening.
This game foreshadows.
It doesn't
like,
even foreshadow.
It's
It's
just telling
here
you
you
exactly
go.
what's.
Here you go. Here's what's gonna happen through the rest of the story.
Yeah. If you can't tell, you have no idea how stories work. But so yeah, basically, it's kind of like I don't know if Luna is Althena or Luna has just Althena's power as part of her yet, but there's obviously some like direct relationship there.
Yeah, yeah. It might be like a reincarnate. It could be a lot of things.
There was also like something that was going on between Dine and Althena. So like maybe Luna is their love child, and when she was born, Althena died, and Luna is like the next goddess or something like that. But yeah, there's definitely like there's something.
It's I love this game. I really do. But I think, and I'm gonna openly admit this, I think I really loved this game back when it came out on the PlayStation because I was a fucking weeb.
And it was anime.
And there was anime involved. All I did in 1999 was watch anime and fucking play JRPGs. And this scratched the itch of both of them. I still love this game. But everything I've gloated about this game for the last 10, 15 years probably, maybe even more, is looking through the nostalgia goggles. I will openly admit that. Like 1999 Adam was a fucking weeb. I'm ashamed, but at the same time I'm sad because I'd probably be making that big YouTube money if I embraced that and started recording videos about anime and weeb shit back in the day.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I could be on Trash Taste.
Well, I mean, judging by how much you love this game, you do have trash.
Exactly. Exactly. But no, like this game has not aged well.
It hasn't. I think it's for what it is. I think retrospectively, I think it's I think it's a good entry into the RPG collection of that PS1 does have.
Absolutely, it's top shelf of the RPG. The collection that the PlayStation has, it's top shelf. It is. Mechanically, it is a very, very solid game. The weeb fucking cutscenes have aged well. The sound design has aged very well for those cutscenes.
Okay,
the sound design for the game itself is atrocious.
Yes, the sound effects are the hottest of garbage.
It's almost as bad as any Atelier game on the PlayStation 1. Because if I have to hear Barrel or Poonie one more time, I'm going to throw myself down a flight of stairs.
I totally do have a note that says, disappointed that interacting with barrels does nothing.
I hate that. I that game was so bad. I don't. And I know
it had redeeming qualities, but it was definitely not like even like the beginning of 2 was better than almost all of 1. So
I mean, that's not saying much in my honest opinion. The first one is just above Beyond the Beyond. It's above it.
Playing through the whole thing, I wouldn't agree with just above, but I would say it's still not. I wouldn't even put it middle shelf in terms of PlayStation 2 RPGs. But it's still. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
It is not middle shelf.
Stop, Dad.
It is not middle shelf.
No, no, it's definitely bottom shelf, but it's like the top of the bottom shelf. It's upper lower class of PS2 RPGs.
Okay.
Above like Unlimited Saga and Ephemeral Fantasia, but like hell, like below
Drakengard
right now. Below Drakengard for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah, no, yeah, this game has not aged well, but I still love it. I will always love this game because 99 Adam was a fucking weeb.
Yeah.
It hits all those fucking tones that I really enjoyed back in 1999. And to be honest, I'm still a fucking weeb. I just have adult money where I could buy the weeb shit and it's easier to get. Do you know how hard it was to watch anime in 1999?
Yeah, you had to fucking watch sci-fi and catch Saturday anime back then.
Yeah,
and hope it was something good.
Back in the 90s, Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't mean to swear.
Yeah, I swear all the time. Back in the 90s, Dragon Ball Z was on WB Kids on Sunday mornings.
Yeah.
It got up to the beginning of the Frieza saga, so they were already on Namek for a bunch of episodes, but they didn't really meet Frieza yet. It would stop because nothing else was translated yet. And then it would start playing the Tree of Might, the movie, as an episodic show. And then it would start all over again. And I watched that shit religiously. And then we had Toonami, which was great.
Yep.
Because we had Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, amazing.
Yeah.
Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, all really good shows. But 90s Adam, liking anime, I had to rent shit from Blockbuster.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Berserk. Fucking.
That's how I found out about Vampire Hunter D.
Vampire Hunter D, Akira.
Ninja Scroll.
Scroll.
Devilman.
Ghost in the Shell. I had to rent that shit from either West Main Video in Plymouth, fucking Pennsylvania, which burnt to the ground, or Blockbuster, because the internet wasn't a thing. But yet, 2 days ago, I ordered 30 fucking manga books. They were delivered the next day.
Yeah. What a difference.
Like, it's just, and I have, for some odd reason, I have both Crunchyroll and Funimation, even though they're the same fucking company.
But we're not here to talk about anime. We're here to talk about.
Sorry, I'm going on a rant.
Lunar. Trying to pull it back in. It's like another one of my scrums in the morning.
Yeah. So anyway, we go through the Dragon Cave.
Yes, so we finished the Dragon Cave with the Blue Dragon, of course, dying because that's just what happens with all of these things now. And so yeah, we basically just this is the end of Lighten. So we're done basically in Lighten. Besides just being able to talk to people like usual. And our next city town is Tamar.
Mm-hmm. And we have to go through Tamar Pass.
Yes, we have to go through Tamar Pass.
Now, there's a bunch of signs here, Travis. Did you read them all?
I think I read all of them.
They're all wrong.
They're all wrong.
Yeah, they're all wrong.
And they're all like, was it go south? That's where the treasure is.
Yeah.
Go south, and like, there's nothing south. It's just dead ends.
Yeah.
Crappy treasure.
Yeah, and there's like no, you get like a starlight, a healing nut, and probably like an angel tear here. That's about it.
Ooh.
But you run into Zenobia.
Zenobia is turning out to be quite a coward.
I mean,
for how much she talks.
She is the leader of the Vile tribe.
And they suck.
For now.
She shows up. She sicks some mobs on us. and I used your trick. I made them all run away, and I won.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was great.
if it's a boss fight and there's no boss music, you can just run.
Yeah, and it was cake. And then like cutscene happens where I guess it's people from Tamer that show up on horses and throw and fire a couple arrows, and she runs away because it scares her because I guess she has equinophobia.
Probably. I mean, I don't like horses either.
And so there's a little cutscene there, which we don't really find much out about quite yet. And then after this cutscene is over, to exit this, you have to walk for 30 full seconds to the right before you get out of there. There's no enemies. It's just walk.
It's like an old school loading zone from the Sega CD era, I think.
Yes.
I really do.
Yeah. It's like, when 3D games started coming into play, you would go down that long hallway and that was because it was unloading the room behind you and loading the one in front of you.
But yeah, Tamer, there's not much going on there. You just meet Lake again.
Yeah. Tamer is a town of alcoholics.
I mean,
everybody here is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's why Lake's there.
Yeah, so we meet Lake, and he tells us that we run into him when we're actually trying to leave the town, and he tells us that we're supposed to go see Might.
Mm-hmm.
With a Y.
Yeah. And we gotta go to Might's Tower.
Yes.
With a Y.
This place is cool. I actually really like this place. The maziness of it and everything, and just the look of it, because it looks kind of it's very reminiscent of a steampunk sort of feel.
Yeah, I like the aesthetic.
Cool.
That's one of the things that has aged well in this game is some of the aesthetics.
Yeah. But the big problem with this place is that there is a puzzle. So how almost every action adventure has the woods that you have to go in the correct direction. So you have to go up, down, right, left, up, now, down, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this also has the same similar type of room. But the problem is there is no hint whatsoever.
It's
in Lunar Silver Star Story Complete.
It's just trial and error.
Yes, it is 100% trial and error. And it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So... and then so you make it through the tower. You just go through the parts and they go on elevators and go through corridors and pop out doors on other levels. And then you run into you meet Mike. And Mike is old and he smells.
Most old people do. I mean, most old people do smell. I'm closing on 40 and I might have a stink. You probably already have a stink. Yeah.
No, I'm clean as a whistle, my friend.
Yeah, and Lake leaves us again. He's gone. It's a shame. And then we just kind of head down the tower.
Yeah, and I'm done. I have no more notes.
Yeah, it was
stopped.
It was a pretty uneventful play session for you, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know you mentioned about having the maze in Might's Tower, which is quintessential for a lot of 90s RPGs. Wait till we get to the next section and you go through the Lost Woods.
Yeah.
But I've heard rumors that the maze in Might's Tower is randomly generated. Which is if it is or there's X amount of ways it can be programmed in, loaded in. I don't think they would have the technology in 1992 to have randomly generated mazes like that. If they did, that's pretty advanced for that time frame, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if it was 4 defined layouts and it just did, pick one.
Yeah, I think that might be the case because I was looking into it and they're like, we don't know if this is, if there's X amount of solutions or X amount of puzzles that get loaded in and it's just random which one you get. but people have came out and said they didn't have the same puzzle each time.
Interesting. Okay.
Which is cool. I mean, that's pretty impressive for 1992 on the Sega CD.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
So, I guess that's it for
Yeah, it's a short episode.
Lunar.
Yeah. Lunar, the
Lunar.
the Silver Star story complete. Travis, where can we find you on the internet?
Well, you can find me on Twitch and on Twitter at SodaXbread. You can also find me on the Blue Sky at sodaxbread.bsky.social.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it because it's the whole decentralized thing, the same way that Mastodon works, but whatever. And I think that's really it. I don't have any personal other like social accounts that I do anything with right now. So
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I'm on the Twitter at itsxscore, I think. There might be an underscore in there somewhere. Honestly, just look up xscore. There's not too many of us. But yeah, Twitch, it's xscore. I debated rebranding it again for some fucking reason. I've done it 50 bazillion times. But yeah.
xscore 570.
That's where I started.
I know, I was there.
It was xscore 570, RPG Grindfest. There
was it King Beardington?
King Beardington. That was a totally separate channel. That wasn't a rebrand.
All right.
Xcore Games, and now it's Xcore. It was even my real name at one point. It was even just Adam Wilson.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, getting to be 40, like people already know my name, so I don't know if I should be going to, like, some stupid moniker. I don't know. I've rethought my position on social media and streaming and content creation so many fucking times, and I probably shouldn't. I should probably just make content.
You should. Screw the name. Just go. It's xscore and go.
But that's going to be it for this episode. If you're new, hit the like button, hit the follow button, the subscribe button, whatever you're watching on. We are on Apple. We are on Spotify. We're on everywhere else. Travis, do you have anything else to add?
Go Devils.
Spay and neuter your pets. Have a good one.
Bye.